As a child, Frank Sinatra, Jr. saw more of his dad on television than in real life. A singing icon and movie star, Old Blue Eyes was usually either on location or on tour, often accompanied by beauties like Ava Gardner, to whom he was married from 1951–1957, or Mia Farrow, whom he divorced after 2 years in 1968, but continued to see even after she settled down with Woody Allen in the 1980s. This admission by Farrow in a 2013 Vanity Fair article made her wonder if her son, Ronan, might actually be the son of Sinatra, rather than Allen. From what I have heard from Miss Farrow, and this is indirect, she was being interviewed on behalf of the new book she was trying to promote, and the guy who was interviewing her was a complete idiot, Frank Jr. tells The Hollywood Reporter about journalist Maury North. She said that to him, in order to be flippant. And look at all the trouble it's caused because somebody took it very seriously. This opinion, shared by sisters Nancy and Tina, will not be included in Sinatra Sings Sinatra, as I remember it, Frank Jr.'s way of celebrating his father's centenary, featuring first-hand remembrances, photos, clips and, of course, music at Sedge's Drum Center for the Arts in Costa Mesa on May 2, for one night only. One such remembrance dates to 1988, when Frank Jr. was in Atlantic City and the phone rang moments before showtime. His father was going on tour and he needed a conductor. At the age of 44, Frank Jr. embarked on a 7-year journey to get to know his father in a way he never could before. It's like it went by in 7 weeks, he says about the experience. He was a bit of a perfectionist. I was no longer his son in that instance, I was an employee, and I had a job to do, and I was going to move heaven and earth to make sure that I did it. Otherwise, I would have been replaced. Ronan Farrow is Frank Sinatra's son? Nancy Sinatra says that's nonsense. A gifted pianist, Frank Jr. sings many of the same songs as his father, from whom he inherited his smooth singing voice. Throughout his career, he struggled to distinguish himself, which some attribute to a kidnapping that occurred when he was 19 years old. Abducted from a Lake Tahoe hotel room in 1963, Frank Jr. was held for 4 days by schizophrenic ex-businessman Barry Keenan and cohorts Joe Emsler and Johnny Irwin. His family paid $240,000 for his release and arrests soon followed. The defense maintained that the episode was a publicity stunt orchestrated by Sinatra in order to bolster his son's career. It was a lie, but it stuck.